So I want to talk about Ocean's 8. So I saw Ocean's 8 last night, and I've kind of looked at a couple reviews to see if people had the same issues with the movie that I did. And no one's really mentioned the issues that I have with this movie, so I'm going to say them in this video. First off, I want to say that I really did not like this movie. I thought it was bad, like real bad. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the editing, which was probably the worst edited movie I've ever seen. So not only was there multiple scenes that I felt were just completely unneeded, they didn't play into the plot at all. There was a lot of product placement as well that I noticed. There was literally a scene of the two girls using Tinder, and it was like a 15-second scene of them just using Tinder, and the only payoff to it was in the end, that girl who swiped right with the guy ended up on a date with him at the end, which was also like another 3-second shot. Like it was very obviously just a sponsored scene. There was also just a couple other scenes that like were just completely unneeded. It felt like they were just very hardly padding the runtime for some reason, which just made this movie feel so long. Like the movie's, I think, an hour and 50 minutes. It felt like 2.5. Like I was so bored throughout the entire movie. This is my biggest issue with the editing in this movie, which I have not seen anybody complain about, was the transitions were trash. Like straight garbage, dude. It literally felt like a movie was made in PowerPoint. Like I'll see if I can try and find like a transition, but there was one transition where like it was so bad. I literally like screamed out stop. It was just, I was in the theater with just myself and my friend, so I literally just screamed stop at the top of my lungs because it was such a bad transition. It hurt so bad. This movie is just so poorly edited. The transitions just suck so much. Like I don't think I can get across to you how bad these transitions are. They were actually so bad. This had to be like a first time editor, because like I think they were trying to put their own style into it, but it just made it feel so cheap, and literally like it made it seem like they used PowerPoint or like Movie Maker to make this movie. It was so bad. It was just so bad. The transitions were literally, they made the movie 10 times worse. Also, another weird thing that I just remembered was during the time that Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett were planning who to get for their heist, Cate Blanchett like brought up this picture of a guy and she was like, we should use him. And Sandra Bullock's like, no, I don't want any guys on this team, because guys get noticed more than girls. And like that's literally the line. And I was just like, what? I don't know. Like it was such a strange line that like they didn't need to put in the movie at all. It was a very strange line that I just really didn't like. So another issue that I had with this movie was the heist, which, you know, is probably not a good thing if the heist of your movie, the big main event of your movie, has big problems. And I would say they're big problems. I'm going to go into spoilers here, so if you guys are planning on seeing the movie, I'd probably not watch this part because I'm going to spoil the entire heist, but I would not recommend seeing this movie. So the heist is that they're trying to steal this necklace off of Anne Hathaway, and a couple things that they establish earlier on is our main characters have made a fake necklace that looks like the main necklace that they're trying to steal. Another thing that they establish is that this necklace, the real necklace, is 6 pounds, which never comes into play again, and that they need this special magnet to take the necklace off, which also doesn't really come into play as well. It's very strange. So I have quite a few issues with this heist. And there's also a twist at the end. The twist at the end is that Anne Hathaway's character was actually in on the plan, which is pretty much needed because I think what they did was they realized, hey, this plan doesn't work unless Anne Hathaway's character is really, really stupid or is in on the plan. So they just decided to put Anne Hathaway's character in on the plan with them. But here are my issues with it. So when Anne Hathaway's puking and Awkwafina's character takes off the necklace, Anne Hathaway would 100% feel that, right? So that was the issue. They fixed it with Anne Hathaway being in on the plan. The next issue is that when Awkwafina's character put the necklace on the busboy's tray that had a whole bunch of plates on it, the busboy would feel her putting that on because it's an extra 6 pounds. And, you know, 6 pounds isn't that much, but you would still feel it if just all of a sudden an extra 6 pounds that you weren't expecting to be put on a tray were put on. It would tilt a bit. You would feel it. The next issue is I have zero idea why they wouldn't just put the fake necklace on after Awkwafina took off the real necklace. It makes no sense. The only reason that it makes sense is to try and build tension that Mindy Kaling's character is going to get caught. That's the only reason. There is no other reason why Awkwafina wouldn't just put that fake necklace on her. Also, the other issue is that, like I said, they established you needed a special magnet to take off the necklace. Well, when everyone was looking for the necklace, the guards were like, it must have fallen off. But they established that there was no way the necklace could fall off. There is a magnet needed to take it off. You know, you'd feel like there would be some sort of alarm that someone actually stole the necklace. That's what it should be. Also, when they realize the necklace is fake, Sarah Paulson's character is like never considered to be a suspect. You would think if the necklace was fake and someone pulled out the fake necklace from underneath water, you would think that she would be a main suspect. She's never a suspect at all. It was just such a strange heist. And I especially hated the fact that they put Anne Hathaway in on the heist, because it's like the heist doesn't work if she's not in on it. It just doesn't. And the only reason that she was in on it was because she wanted female friends. So it was just a strange plot twist that didn't work at all. It was just very strange. Anyways, so yeah, that's the movie. It's very terrible. The editing is just straight trash. Those transitions are so bad. The pacing of this movie sucks, and the heist at the end isn't worth it. It's not good. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It's just not a good movie. I don't recommend this at all. Do not see it unless you can see it for free, or watch it with a couple of your friends and just laugh at literally how horribly bad the transitions are. But that's the only way that I can recommend it. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and maybe check out my last video as well. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.